Once upon a time, there was a little boy called Howard who loved writing stories.
Little Howard dreamed of being a writer, and so he sat and wrote every night. But everything he wrote was fucking shite, yeah. Wubba-dubba-doo, wubba-dubba-doo. Worst writer in the world. 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 He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer.
Welcome to The Worst Writer in the World.
Yes.
As ever, this podcast is brought to you by the generous support.
By me, Howard, the brilliant one of the podcast.
Partly by you, yes.
And
without
also
you,
Rufus is there.
Without you, it wouldn't happen, and without
Exactly.
me, it would be silent. So you'd have to read the podcast.
You know, you'd hear me laughing at myself, just sat in the corner laughing at myself.
just
going,
the sound of you laughing.
Howard,
But it's also brought to you thanks to the generous support of our wonderful patrons.
Yeah.
Patrons on Patreon.
Patrons on Patreon, yeah. Oh, fantastic. I love my patrons.
For example, Stuart Trahorn, who wrote this week's plot so far. 4 Time Lords, including 2 The Doctors, have been sent to defeat the Cyberlord, who is not made of gold. Mm-hmm. To do this, they will need some gold, which is made of gold. Mm-hmm. The Doctors have all their gold stored back in their TARDISes. Yeah. John has a ring and Sarah has a necklace, though she should probably keep that so we can tell which one is the girl one. They were captured and put in a cell, but are coming and going quite freely now. They head for their gold and leave the Master tied up. He escapes as soon as they leave, using a stolen supersonic screwdriver.
Yep.
The Cyberlord has dispatched glowy, glidey, shooty robots to attack anyone leaving the drill. Oh yeah, they're in a big drill.
Yeah.
The Time Lords do travelling. Sarah starts doing regenerating, the Doctor does discovering he's lost his incredibly powerful sonic screwdriver, and John does dismissing this like it's no big deal. Just as one of the robots finds the Time Lords, the Master gets into a fight with the Cyberlord, and so, when a computer terminal gets on fire, the robot has a male malfunction and goes all limp. Mm-hmm. The Cyberlord has the upper hand and gloats for 10 seconds before getting headbutted and shot to dead. Or not shot to death, but maybe shot. The Time Lords get back to their TARDISes, they fetch their gold, both the dusty and liquidy kinds, and they leave Sarah to finish regenerating. Then they all fuck off back to the drill, singing and dancing as they go.
Oh yeah, they just do that.
Yeah. But while they're prepared to face the Cyberlord, they aren't prepared for the Master. Soon, John and the Doctor are trapped in a glowing cage, and Doctor 2 is stuck in an arcade game, fighting the toy maker for an extra life, shooting his blaster, which he always has. We see the 2 in the cage. Master! The Master gets away from the game and walks over to the cage.
Well, what do you want? Hurry up, I don't want to miss his death.
Yes, John. Tell the nice man what you want. The Doctor, in a swift movement, pulls out the sonic screwdriver from the Master's pocket. Easy.
hold on.
I'm hungry and thirsty. Hard luck. You'll have to be hungry and thirsty because you're not getting anything. Besides, you'll both be dead soon, so food and drink don't really matter.
Meanie! The Doctor says, Meanie! Hey, you're gonna kill me. Meanie. The Master goes back to the game. The other Doctor is now fighting with Zygons. This is a good game for you, isn't it? 'Cause it just meant you got to list villains.
Yeah.
He's now fighting with Zygons. He blasts several of them. They fire back. The other Doctor is knocked to the ground.
Oh, no.
He manages to get up and destroy the remaining Zygons.
Hey.
On the screen, a message flashes.
I'm really good at writing action.
Yeah.
I'm a really good action writer.
Yeah.
So I'm going to write action
He gets
movies from now on.
shot a bit and falls over, but then he gets up and kills everyone.
Yeah.
A message flashes up. Congratulations, you have beaten level 7.
Ooh.
You receive a bonus of a laser cannon.
Ooh.
The Doctor is suddenly armed with a gigantic cannon.
Fucking ace. Brilliant.
You've really understood Doctor Who, haven't you? You've just gone, what's Doctor Who about? Computer games and guns.
Yeah.
What's missing from Doctor Who? The scenes where Doctor Who shoots loads and loads
Well,
of
there
guns
you
all
go.
the time.
You see, what I'm doing, right,
Yeah.
is trying to make it for a modern audience. But
Interesting.
what I was planning with this was to make it so that Doctor Who would always have a massive laser
It was
cannon.
a massive
I think
badass.
it would be his new companion.
Talking one.
Yeah.
Like K9, but a gun.
Yeah, just a go.
K9 kind of was a gun, right? Because he could shoot lasers.
Yeah.
So he was like a little autonomous gun.
Yeah. In fact, yeah, we'll just get rid of it. We don't want it to talk. Just want it to shoot people.
Yeah.
That's a much better
But it's still self-aware. So even when the Doctor doesn't want to shoot people, he's just talking to someone. Hey, do you want some tea? And they're dead.
Naughty gun.
Yeah, good. Right, so we see the two in their cage. The Doctor is fiddling with the sonic screwdriver.
There he is, yeah.
The Doctor presses a button on the screwdriver. The glowing walls of the cage begin to fade until there are no bars blocking the Doctor and John.
Hey.
They silently creep over to the Master, and the Doctor uses his skill of Venusian Aikido.
Hey.
The Master drops to the floor, unconscious. The two freed Time Lords. I love the way you use adjectives like that. Like the gone body. The freed Time Lords.
Yeah.
It's good. The two freed Time Lords look at the screen. A message flashes up. You are now approaching the last level. You are very lucky to have survived this long. Now you must defeat your deadliest foe. The other Doctor is now faced by a computerized Master. The Master begins firing. He hits the Doctor every time, and the other Doctor is slowly being knocked backwards and downwards.
Oh.
And everything he fires at the Master, his shots just rebound, quickening his own death. The other Doctor is very near death.
Oh.
Quick, Doctor, pull the plug! The Doctor pulls the arcade away from the wall. He sees the plug and dives for it. Oh, it's exciting exciting unplugging scene. Hey man, get the plug. That's the kind of scene kids are going to remember the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
Isn't it? I just remember that Doctor Who where he pulled a plug out to save himself. That was my favourite Doctor Who ever.
He rips the machine away from the wall. He sees the plug. I knew it would be there.
I am a genius, space genius. Yeah.
He dives for it.
He dives.
Because he needs to dive for it.
Yeah,
He just like bend over and unplug it.
No, that wouldn't be. That would be slower to dive on a plug, wouldn't it? Because then you're gonna have to get up, right? He dives for it, pulling it from its socket. There is a massive explosion.
Why?
Like there always is when you unplug stuff. That's why I hate unplugging my radio. Okay, well, the Doctors and John have escaped the Master and his evil arcade machine.
What about the woman one?
They left her in the TARDIS because
Okay.
basically you knocked her out and put her in a TARDIS because you
So
got
she's
sick of her.
sleeping then. She's not doing the washing up or anything.
Oh, well, when she wakes up, I'm sure they'll make her do that. Yeah.
tidy up? Could you hoover my TARDIS,
Could you please hoover my TARDIS? All right, let's see what's up with the Cyberlord. We see the main control room of the Cyberlord. The Cyberlord,
yeah, I forgot about it.
Yeah, he's back. And the Cyberlord, no, the Cyberlord is twitching. Slowly but surely, he rises to his feet. He stumbles over to a computer and types in a stream of digits.
Alien symbol.
Doesn't say it this time. It has every other time, but not this time. So it's probably just like 347. It's probably your old phone number from Colville.
834.
Yeah. And a blue stream of light emits from the monitor and smothers the Cyberlord, as if swallowing him. After about 10 seconds,
Hey!
the blue light fades, and the Cyberlord
That's going to be a brilliant scene, watching
Yeah.
a blue light for
on-
10 seconds.
Well, the Cyberlord stands there.
Yeah.
Then it fades, probably taking another 5 seconds.
that's good, yeah.
The Cyberlord is still standing. Good, I am now fully repaired. The Cyberlord leaves the room in search of the Time Lords. We see the Cyberlord. Yeah, we just did. He is travelling down a corridor.
Oh.
Love that, travelling down a corridor.
Yeah, he's on a donkey or something.
It's a really long corridor. He's taken sandwiches,
Yeah.
spare clothes.
He's stopping to have a look at a door. Oh, what a lovely view!
He turns a corner and sees a door.
Oh, wow. There we
You're
go,
right.
that's it, yeah.
The door opens for him and he enters.
Opens for
In one corner are the exploded remains of the arcade machine. Again, the use of adjectives. The gone body, the exploded remains. the freed Time Lords. And on the floor are 4 bodies.
Oh.
The Master, the Doctor, John,
Yeah.
and the other Doctor. Yeah, he's all right, but he is dead.
Yeah, okay.
All 3 good Time Lords are slowly rising.
Is it like an oven?
Yeah, they're expanding.
Yeah.
And he's like, what's going on? Why are they turning into bread?
What? F-Master's not got enough yeast in him.
The Master is collapsing. No, they're rising. They're floating. Like you said, everything flies in the end. These are flying Time Lords. They're Flime Lords.
Flime Lords, brilliant.
Yeah. So the 3 good Time Lords are floating, but the Master is still unconscious. The 3 finally get up. They are faced with the Cyber Lord.
Ooh.
You have caused me a great deal of trouble. I should have destroyed you from the beginning. Yes, you should.
Yeah.
But never mind.
Yeah, never mind. No,
But never mind. Soon I shall destroy not only you 3, but your whole race. Why doesn't he? He's saying I should have destroyed you from the beginning, but instead I'll destroy you later.
Yeah.
Not if I can help it. Or I. But you can't.
Yeah, you can't.
I wouldn't count on that.
I wouldn't count on that either. There's an abacus for counting on. Because I'm a Cyber Lord. I can't do hard
Can't
sums.
do numbers. I have to ask Dalek Dog. Dalek Dog, what's 3 plus 4, Dalek Dog?
12 rels. He doesn't know either.
It's just in Dalek counting is different, so it doesn't matter. I have to use his baubles to count 1, 2, 3. John pulls the gold necklace from his pocket and throws it. It hooks round one of the Cyberlord's head handles. It hooks around one of his head handles. That's another great classic, memorable scene. Oh, do you remember when John threw that necklace on the Cyberlord's head handle? That was brilliant. Oh, just after the Doctor unplugged that machine and it exploded for no reason, like it was The Simpsons.
Oh, yeah. Why do they have handles on their heads anyway? I mean, what is the point of that?
I guess it's so that when Matt Smith has a head, he can pick it up.
Call it handles. And he calls it handles, doesn't he? So,
but I mean, that's it. They're just really thinking ahead. They're like, one day Matt Smith's going to have a head as a friend, and it's going to be his only friend, and he's going to want to carry it around. And if it hasn't got handles to carry it, it's not going to work. He's going to put it in a bag, and poor handles not going to be able to see.
Yeah.
So John throws the necklace. It hooks around one of the Cyberlord's head handles. The Cyberlord lets out a muffled shriek and runs from the room. He runs off. So this is an amazing scene. It's just he's all like, "I'm going to kill you all," and then John's all like, "That's what you think." And then he gets out a necklace, throws it onto his head, and the Cyberlord goes, "Oh no, I've got a necklace on my head!" and runs off screaming.
Yeah.
"Oh, I've got a necklace on my head." He's got hands, right? Can't he take it off? Gold's bad for Cybermen, right? Yeah. But are they actually are they allergic to it? I mean, you have to stab them with it or shoot them with it, right? It's not just if it's hanging on their head, then they go crazy and run off. Is that the case?
That's the case.
Is that the case? Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely the case.
I mean, you know it better than me. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's just a well-known fact that that if you hang a gold necklace on a Cyber Lord's head handle, that it will go and run away. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I'll accept that.
Yeah, good. Thank
so
you.
the Cyberlords run off screaming.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well done, John. And it's nice to see myself well again and back on your feet. Well, I hope it... So many wells in this. The Doctor says well all the time. For some reason, some predictive reason that you've had. But in this sentence, he says the word well about 12 times. Well done, John.
Yes,
and it's nice to see myself well again. And back on your feet. Well, I hope I'm feeling well. Are you? Do you want to read that? That line? There's the Doctor there.
Well done, John. And it's nice to see myself well again. And back on your feet. Well, I hope I'm feeling well. Are you? Directed at the other Doctor. Oh, that's good, yeah.
Directed at the other Doctor. Yeah, because that line is so confusing that no one's got a clue what it means, and you're just like, well, just as long as you say it to the other Doctor, it'll be fine.
Yeah. Is the other Doctor going to now say something like, yes, I'm glad you're well as well?
The other Doctor says, yes, Very kind of me to ask. You're fine, Doctor. Because we're not sick of that joke. That's going great guns.
Great gun.
Good. You're glad. But this is no time for reunions. Let's get after him. Reunions.
Yeah, no time for reunion.
The two doctors take their gold.
I thought we could have the party, put some banners, not a cocktail.
Invite everyone we went to school with.
Yeah.
The master.
Yeah,
First of all.
13 masters, 13 of us.
That's what you have to do when you have a reunion on Gallifrey, isn't it? Yeah. 13 of yourself have to turn up and have really annoyingly long, confusing conversations.
About where the pronouns make no sense.
Well, he's pleased to see me. He's pleased to see them. Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Doctor. It's nice for us to meet them, you. Yeah. Everyone lasts about 10 minutes and then goes home. He's going, I don't know why I come to these things. They drive me crazy.
Fucking morons.
And half of them are me.
Yeah.
Well, you, him, them, whatever.
Half of us are you. Yes.
Alright, so the Time Lords have made the Cyber Lord run away by hanging a necklace on his head handles. Oh, God. And so now they're just hanging around with a load of gold.
I don't think that's not going to stay on, is it? Unless they actually, threaded it through and then, did the clasp and everything.
And cut his hands off. Yeah, that's the only way to be sure.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's find out.
Okay.
The two doctors take their gold from their pockets and leave the room. It's brilliant. The doctor's just basically got guns and gold. He's like a gangster. I got my gold, I got my guns, and I got my bitches.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that bitch is, unconscious in the TARDIS, isn't she?
I think John is the bitch in this situation. Sarah was much more together. John didn't say anything when Sarah was in it. He only started talking when she was unconscious.
That's right.
Maybe that's why you knocked her out.
Yeah,
I haven't got enough lines for two characters here, and John's not had any. That's the same in Siege, though, isn't it? Every time you need a character, you make two. It's like
two.
You'd make two policemen, and then you make two scientists, and then two men. And 4 Aranthrans.
Yeah, well,
and they've only ever got enough lines for one person.
But who are they going to talk to if there's not someone else there?
You could design scenes so every
a
scene,
whole bunch of weirdos.
Every scene isn't just two of the same of something having a conversation about. Just have a policeman and a scientist, and then all the things the policeman has to say that he was going to say to policeman B, who therefore wouldn't have any lines. He says to scientist A, and scientist A says all his stuff instead of to scientist B to policeman A. All right, so the two doctors take their gold from their pockets and leave the room. The door is closed, but the present Doctor uses his screwdriver on it. All right, so they try to leave the room, I think. Because as far as this says, they leave the room and then they realise the door is closed. Yeah. So the Doctor uses his screwdriver. Okay. It's weird that the only thing he really takes with him is a screwdriver, isn't it?
It's not a screwdriver.
I know his is sonic, but in the old days it was basically a screwdriver, right? Nowadays it's a magic fucking wand.
No, it was never just a screwdriver. It was a sonic sound device that could
unscrew screws.
Yes, but the way it did that was with sonic waves, wasn't it?
But if it just sends out sonic unscrewing waves to quite a wide area, then you shoot it at 10 square meters and all the screws unscrew.
Yeah.
Then you could shoot it at a whole Dalek, all the screws unscrew, and the Dalek falls apart.
Yes.
Why has he never done that? That'd be brilliant.
Because Daleks don't use screws because of that very reason.
But that could be the next...
They're all nailed together.
He hasn't got a sonic hammer.
Yeah.
But that'd be brilliant. That'd be the next thing. Because you do one where he easily defeats the Daleks by unscrewing them to death.
Yeah, good.
And they're just all these green snot monsters lying around in a pile of Dalek.
Yep.
Right? And then the next time he meets the Daleks, a couple of episodes later, there's a load of wooden Daleks all nailed together.
Just sort of nailing himself.
Yeah, and he's all like, "Oh, what the shit, man! These Daleks have defeated me."
Yeah.
And then they kill him by hammering him.
Yeah.
With their Dalek
rolling
hammers.
over him.
Yeah. Well, they've got hammers on instead of plungers because they had to make themselves.
Well, if they've got a hammer, then Doctor is just going to pull it off, isn't he, and unnail them.
Yeah, but it's not a sonic hammer. I mean, taking a
Well,
Dalek...
they're made of wood, though.
Yeah, but taking a Dalek apart, nail by nail, is going to take time. See, the thing with this sonic screwdriver was all the screws would be done instantly in the Dalek. But if there's like 10 Daleks, you want to be able to get them all at once.
He's
But
probably-
if you've got
no.
10 Daleks and you're just there with a hammer prizing the nails out, it's going to take ages. And they're going to kill you in the meantime.
Yeah, he probably carries, like, I don't know, a match as well. A box of matches.
Yeah, if he's... That's brilliant. Oh, we make it like the wolf and the three pigs. So the Daleks keep coming back with different plans.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So
Brick
the first
Dalek.
time...
Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
I like it. Brick Daleks. I'd like to see that.
Yeah. And that's when they win and then Doctor Who's dead and it's over.
Yeah, okay.
And then we do the Dalek spin-off where the Daleks are the
Remasters of the universe.
yeah, and they're the heroes. And we've got one main Dalek called Dalek Who,
Yeah.
who travels around in a box. So Dalek Who travels around the universe with a slave. He's probably got Princess Leia chained to him or something.
Brilliant.
And kills whole civilizations.
I shall solve this with genocide as usual.
Yeah. Brilliant. We see the Cyber Lord. He is staggering down a corridor. Staggering. He collapses.
Oh, fucking hell, what a wuss.
He brings
Just
up...
take his necklace off.
Yeah, hang on. He brings up his arm and knocks the necklace from his handle. He thought of it in the end. He manages to get up and runs off, as good as new.
Wow.
So you think that you think that gold is like kryptonite?
Yeah, isn't it?
Basically, yeah, that's how you're using it. So when he's close to it, it saps his powers, but when he gets away from it, he's okay again. We see the trio of Time Lords come round a corner. They see the necklace on the floor.
Shit.
Yeah.
Now that he's removed the necklace, there'll be absolutely nothing wrong with him.
But I thought gold was supposed to kill Cybermen. It does.
No.
It does, but you have to get them in the chest units.
All right.
If you get it on their head handle, it's just like kryptonite for Superman. Oh, it turns out that was true. Okay.
Come on.
Doctor, I've been thinking, how come that gold you've got is liquid? How come it hasn't become hard? It's like when I'm close to you, Doctor, I always become hard.
Yeah.
Why hasn't the gold got hard too? Well, no, it's a classic Doctor Who line coming up. This is worthy of both you and Stephen Moffat. Let's start again.
emergency.
Doctor, I've been thinking, how come that gold you've got is liquid? How come it doesn't become hard?
Well, it's pretty hard to explain, so I won't bother.
Ha! End of scene.
Excellent.
We see the Cyberlord, he is still typing.
Oh.
He's writing a book, that's what he's doing. He's like, I'm writing my
I'll
autobiography.
finish my memoirs before they kill me.
Yeah, that's the thing that he's up to that's almost certainly going to be bad for the whole universe, probably. He's writing his memoirs. Like, who wants to read a Cyberlord's memoirs? He is still typing. He doesn't notice the door open and the three Time Lords enter. They creep up behind him. Hello, says the Doctor. The Cyberlord spins round. And the present Doctor shoves a handful of gold dust into the Cyberlord's chest unit. The Cyberlord cries out. He swings his arm, knocking the trio over, and staggers from the room. He's done that again. He's run off again. He staggers out to the corridor where he manages to get the gold dust out of his chest and is okay again.
As a wash.
Quick, we have to stop him. In that bad state, he could be affected with madness. Yeah, and imagine what he might do then. He might, like, drill a big hole in the world or try and kill loads of people or something. That'd be terrible. So, Cybermen basically kill people, right? Or cyberize them or whatever, right? So, that's all they do, yeah? That's pretty much it. So if he's gone mad and might do anything, that suggests that he might not just kill people. Right. Maybe he'll make a cake or go to a shop or something. So that's better, right? I mean, he might still kill people.
Evil cake.
Yeah, possibly, but it's still not killing people. If something only ever kills people and then it goes mad and therefore might do anything, that's an improvement. Doesn't make him safe, but it makes him better. So there's no rush, Doctor Who. Hey, leave him to make the cake. When he's finished the cake, we'll murder him. The trio gets up and runs from the room in search of the Cyberlord. We see the door.
We just went through the door. I mean, he's
they
there,
find
right?
him quickly.
Yeah.
We see the present Doctor walking down a corridor. He turns a corner and is faced by the killer robot.
Is that the Cyberlord, or is that other robot?
I think it's the other robot. The one with guns on its arms.
Oh, yeah, the one just...
He quickly throws some gold dust at it. It spins round several times, then rests.
Oh, right.
So gold kills Cybermen, and for killer robots it makes them spin round and then rest. So it's still useful. Still useful.
This gold works on everything, doesn't it?
Try it on the Dalek.
Just throw some at Tom Baker Doctor. Tom Baker Doctor spins around.
Yeah, spins around, turns into Peter
and as I sit down. It makes me sit down.
Yeah. Throw some at John. Makes him stop being such a fucking moron. We see the door. After about 5 seconds, we see the Cyberlord re-enter. Right, so they ran out of the room. He was like hiding behind the door. He's that classic comedy thing where he runs out, hides behind the door. They run off into the corridor, and he sneaks back into the room. He stumbles over to a computer. Die! Everyone here, die! D-I-E! Spelt out. We see the present Doctor. He must be back in the main control room. The Doctor runs off. We see the other 2 Time Lords go back. He must be in the control room. We see the other Doctor and John run off. We see the Doctor come round a corner and meet the other Doctor and John. They all run off towards the main control room. We see the Cyberlord in the main control room. He is typing in millions of alien digits on the computer. He loves typing alien digits. It's his favourite thing. Oh, I love a good digit. Oh, I haven't done any typing for 3 seconds. I'm getting typing withdrawal symptoms. Don't kill me. I've got to finish my book. It's about a boy wizard. It's going to be really popular. No way, no one would want to read a book about a boy wizard, man. It's good, he's got a horrible uncle that makes no sense. He doesn't like his adopted son, but then when he gets the chance to get rid of him, he stops him. And he goes to great lengths and goes and stays on an island with him, so he has to spend more time with him in a room, because apparently he hates him, and so he doesn't want to get rid of him for free. Yes, that sounds crap. That will never work. No one will like that book. Stop writing now. Kill that Cyberlord before he releases Harry Potter and the Sorcerer Stroke Philosopher's Stone. Okay, bit of a tangent. I like Harry Potter, really.
Yeah.
All right, so he's typing millions of alien digits into the computer. The trio arrive at the main control room. The Doctor opens the door with his supersonic screwdriver. They enter. The Cyberlord gets up. It is too late.
I finished all 7 books and sent them to Bloomsbury.
Yeah.
I've just read to the scene where Harry says goodbye to his son, who's named after all the dead ones.
All right. No, the Cyberlord actually says, "It is too late. Too late." Slurred.
It is too late. Too late.
Too late for what? Warning! Warning! Drill set on collision course with the Earth's core. Please correct immediately. You fool! We'll all be killed. The whole population will be murdered. I thought you were sane enough not to do a stupid thing like that.
Why did he think that?
I thought Cybermen were nice people who go around the universe giving people presents like maybe a biscuit and a glass of milk.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, that's Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Right, so I thought you were sane enough not to do a stupid thing like that. Yeah. Come on, you two, help me. The 3 Time Lords run over to the computers and start typing in lines of alien symbols.
Right, okay. Quickly, we've got to rewrite these Harry Potter books before they publish them.
Yeah.
Let's make them make sense, quickly.
Yes, so Uncle Vernon said, yes, you can go to Hogwarts. Don't come back. The Cyberlord slips away unnoticed. Drilling will commence in 90 Earth seconds. Drilling will commence. Good line. Please correct. Drilling will commence in 87 seconds. Please correct. Shut up. Voice pattern not recognised. The 3 continue typing. Drilling will commence in 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Nearly there. 2, 1. We see the trio in the main control room. There is a long pause. After 10 seconds, the computer speaks. That is a long pause. I don't know why. Why does the Cyberlord think that drilling is going to make the world explode? You're going to drill into the Earth's core, and then all that molten magma is just going to dissolve his drill, right? That's what's going to happen. And there might be a big hole, and that'll cause a massive volcano or whatever. But I don't know that the Earth's going to explode just because you drill. He's got very high hopes for his drill. right, Howard. So the Time Lords have been trying to stop the drill that's about to like blow up the world or something.
Oh my God.
And they're right down to the last few seconds.
Yeah.
We just need to know: did they succeed, or is the world going to explode?
Right, what are they doing anyway?
They're trying to stop the drill.
How?
By pressing loads of buttons.
They're like typing stop drill on the...
Typing stop drill, yeah. They're like, here, what if we try typing stop drill on it?
Isn't there a Dalek they can tell? Dalek dog, do you mind turning that drill
He's
off?
not as obedient as most dogs are, yeah. He's more Dalek than dog. All right, so let's find out if they succeeded or not. So after 10 seconds, the computer speaks. Course has now been corrected. Drill out of phase 7. Complex now shutting down. The trio all sigh with relief.
It's a good job we shut the place down in time,
Says Captain Obvious. Captain Helpful Comment John. It certainly is. We might have been galactic dust by now, says Dr. Obvious.
Yeah, galactic
Well
dust.
then, the locks won't be on the TARDISes anymore, says Dr. 2 for some reason. I don't know why they will just magically vanish when you switch off a drill. Apparently, that's what Dr. 2 knows. Yes, John, you can travel back to Gallifrey and bring back some of your best scientists.
Why?
They can take the balleranium and destroy it, and then dismantle the drill.
Yeah, where is the balleranium though?
It's in the floor somewhere.
Okay.
Doctor, the Cyberlord has escaped.
Yes, so we can be in another exciting adventure with me sometime in the future.
The 3 Time Lords leave the warehouse. We next see them standing outside 2 police boxes and 1 ladies' toilet. Sarah's just not going to be in it anymore. You just wrote her out. You did. You just knocked her on the head and just went and put her in her toys and then forgot about her.
There's a long tradition of knocking out companions and sticking them in the TARDIS and then
forgetting about them. Is there?
And then just turning up in the very last couple of minutes and going,
Yeah, you don't even.
How's your head? Oh, it's all right.
But that's what I was assuming would happen. But you don't even bother with that.
Brilliant.
Sarah's just forgotten. She's going to get mentioned.
Sarah's and the Master's TARDISes have gone, I notice.
Said in an unbothered fashion. Yes, I expect the Cyber Lord took Sarah's. It's a good job you put Sarah in yours, John.
Yes, but Doctor, I suppose the Cyber Lord knows that the Earth didn't explode. Well, he might be mad and have a second attempt.
That's not... Well, yeah, okay. But that's not really what his primary motivation was it?
No,
to blow up the Earth.
But he thinks it was destroyed.
Oh.
Because he left before what he thought was going to be the explosion. That makes sense. I mean, if you blow up a planet, you don't stay and watch it explode on that planet, do you? Just to make sure, because then you're dead.
No, but he would have had to because until they shut the drill down, there were cyber locks on everything, so no one would have been able to go anywhere.
True. Yeah. So he does know. So he's probably in space now, making a new drill.
He's in space knowing.
Yeah, he's building a new drill. A bigger one. I'm going to make a really big drill this time.
Yeah.
It's going to be so big. I'll drill a hole in the universe. Get
now
the
he can
balleranium out.
Well, hey, if he knows what the balleranium is, he can use the TARDIS and just materialise around it.
Yeah, true.
Do that. He's probably doing that right now.
Yeah, maybe just getting the balleranium. That's what he's up to.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye. If you aren't coming back to Gallifrey.
Yes, it is. All 3 Time Lords unlock their TARDIS doors.
Goodbye, doctors. Come and visit any time.
Goodbye, John.
Yay!
Goodbye, John, and you, Doctor. Goodbye, Doctor, and you, John. Great scene. The docs...
Say goodbye to Sarah for me, would you?
Yeah, say goodbye to Sarah for me.
I will say goodbye to Sarah.
You know, she can say goodbye to you herself. She's right here. Hi, Doctor Who. Goodbye, Doctor Who. Goodbye, other Doctor Who. Goodbye, John. You're coming with me.
Yeah.
Not goodbye to you, then hello to you.
Yeah. Goodbye, all you people queuing to use this public toilet.
Yeah.
It's not a toilet, but you can wee in John's TARDIS if you want. It's okay. But you will, when you go for a wee, when you come out, you will probably be in space.
Yeah, and the police arrive. Is that man who took me to Cyberloon? Goodbye, policeman A. Goodbye, policeman B.
Yeah.
Goodbye, to you.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's PC Wilkinson from Siege. It's me, it's mentioned in a Renthren. But let's not worry about that now.
Yes, the last thing I remember about you was you were dead and I was fucking Jamie.
To repopulate the Earth. Yes.
This is that Earth. this is the repopulated Earth, and the Cyberlone came here and tried to drink it. Yes, that.
So they enter their TARDISes, there's a double wheezing, groaning sound, and the police boxes dematerialise. Seconds later, a mother and her son come down the street.
Oh, yeah.
It is the same two as last time.
As last time, what?
Well, there was a mother and son. I can't remember what their voices
It was the
were.
kid. The kid was talking about like a bog, and the mum told him off for saying the word bog as though it was a rude
well,
word.
that's going to happen again. The mother is pushing a pram. Look, Mummy, a bog! Does he just point out bogs? Every time he sees his toilet, he's like, fucking hell, a bog! Like a bog! No wonder his mother's annoyed. It's not about the language use. It's like, for Jesus, stop pointing at toilets, you weird kid. And the mother says, how many times? Because I don't remember her being Scottish, but I bet she was.
Yeah, she probably was.
The mother stops as she sees the toilet. How did that get there? The mother and son watch as John walks into the toilet. Oh, you! That's a woman's bog! The two watch as the toilet makes a wheezing, groaning sound and vanishes. The mother faints. Told you so, Mummy! Mummy? Here ends the story of TARDISes 5, with the Cyberlord defeated, for now, but he will return.
I hope so. I've got
Yeah.
They're going to love this character I've made up, the Cyberlord.
Now, really, we should have a spin-off show, Cyberlord and Dalek Dog. Where are we today, Dalek Dog?
Today we have come to the seaside. Shall we have some rock?
I don't eat rocks. What are you talking about, Dalek Dog?
Was writer in the world. Was writer in the world. Was writer in the world. Was writer in the world.
Thank you for listening to this episode of The Worst Writer in the World. We will be back next week with a one-off story, and the week after that with the beginning of a whole new story. And get excited, everybody, because it's time for a romance movie written by Howard Long. That's after we have erotica next week. You might want to skip that one, everyone. It's fucking terrifying. If you want to stay in touch or just, tell us that things are good, then join our Facebook group, The Worst Writer in the World. We'd like to end this episode by saying a heartfelt and very sincere thank you to all the people who support us on Patreon, but we also thought it was about time we did a little shout-out kind of thing, but in true Doctor Who style, by saying goodbye to everybody. So bye-bye, Caitlin Plastinina.
Bye-bye, Graham Powell.
Bye-bye, Jeremy Shelton.
Bye-bye, Neil Starkey.
Goodbye, Nick Donald.
Oh, bye-bye, Ben Shillitoe.
Bye-bye, Katie Smith.
Bye-bye, Dominic Miniti.
Goodbye, Gregor Schmaltzried. I don't know. I may travel all over the place, but I've never been to Germany.
Yes, Doctor Who cannot pronounce his own name or Gregor Schmaltzried's name. Bye-bye, Indiana Summers.
Bye-bye, James Powdrill.
Bye-bye, Matt Blackburn.
Goodbye, Gareth Jones.
Oh, bye-bye, Simon A. Bison.
Goodbye, Josh Davies.
Bye-bye, Ben Ross.
Oh, bye-bye, Monty Stern.
Bye-bye, Lloyd Torrey.
Goodbye, Gareth Preston.
Bye-bye, Peter Laptan.
Goodbye, Stuart Smith.
Bye-bye, me like your curtains Picklewitch. Willem de Vries.
Goodbye, Darren Lumley.
Bye-bye, Dave Hart.
Goodbye, Katie Cisneros.
Bye-bye, Skis Not Real.
Or Scat Purdy.
Scat Purdy.
Goodbye, James Wheelwright.
Bye-bye, John Campbell.
Goodbye, Specty Jim.
Bye-bye, Rowan Davies.
Goodbye, Samuel Pickard.
Bye-bye, Tom Long.
Bye-bye, Tom Moore.
Bye-bye, William White.
Goodbye, David Spencer.
Oh, bye-bye, Brian Bernardini.
Goodbye, Hayley Mathers.
Bye-bye, Daniel Marshall.
Goodbye, Stuart Trehorn.
Oh, he's so very horn.
Oh, so horn.
Bye-bye, Ocean Keevers.
Goodbye, Rose Parsons.
Oh, bye-bye, Marcus Weeble.
Goodbye, Sean Vlismas.
Bye-bye, Liam Whitehead.
Goodbye, Les Green.
Oh, bye-bye, Keone Morel.
Goodbye, Take Fontazet.
Bye-bye, Sarah Brown.
Goodbye, Gareth Harper.
Bye-bye, Keith Somerville.
Goodbye, James Hazelden.
Bye-bye, Peter Gordon.
Goodbye, Krista Brennan.
Bye-bye, Nick Tucker.
Goodbye, Yaroslav Reniak.
Oh, bye-bye, Meta Burger.
Goodbye, Ian Thistlethwaite.
Bye-bye, Dinsdale Piranha.
Goodbye, Andrew P. Collins.
Oh, Bye-bye, Gareth Edwards.
Goodbye, James Prendergast Skeat. Probably. I don't know. Probably, okay.
Bye-bye, Grant Rennie.
Goodbye, Jan Stringer.
Oh, bye-bye, Nick Bryan.
Goodbye, Finn Hughes.
Bye-bye, Klaus Pookington.
Goodbye, William Lee.
Bye-bye, Daryl Martin.
Goodbye, Joel Curzon.
Bye-bye, Amanda Shillito.
Goodbye, Ellie Brizo.
Bye-bye, Jim Gogati.
Goodbye, Anthony Haywood.
Oh, bye-bye, Philip Giles.
Goodbye, Tim Dawkins.
Oh, bye-bye, Joanna Nuckley.
Goodbye, Zachary Hanlon. And bye-bye, Jamie.
Bye-bye, Doc.
Goodbye, Leela.
Boobly, Doctor Who.
He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer. Yeah.